Hello everybody, I'm a country girl now. So we're gonna do some yoga. It's gonna be very similar to our last practice, but we're gonna just add some really comforting poses at the end. We do have a strap here today. If you have a strap, or even if you don't, you can grab a t-shirt or a towel, or even a belt, a really strong belt, but a belt will work as well. So yeah, so I'll show you how to do that at the end here, and let's get started. Let's not take too much time. Let's get right into it. And remember, 2 disclaimers I always say. You're always gonna hear me say, inhale this, exhale that. Get used to it if you're not already, and make sure you're breathing in and out through your nose, because that's how you build heat to get through build heat within the body to get through each exercise. And yeah, oh, what was the other one? I don't know. So it'll come to me. But outside of that, let's get started with 2 deep breaths. And I'll always say that very clearly. So bring your hands to your knees. Start to inhale. Exhale. Let's take one more together. Exhale. Blink your eyes open here. All right, so we're gonna start similar to how we did last time. As I said, you're gonna bring your hands together and go ahead and interlace them. This is called a hand lock. So you're gonna inhale your arms up overhead, and exhale, bring them back down. Inhale back up, take a few rounds of this. You can go at the sound of my voice, exhale down, or you can go at your own pace. Couple more here. Exhale. One more, inhale up. Hold it, hold the breath in. Exhale, release, shake it out. All right, you're gonna extend those legs out in front of you. I'm gonna face side on your mat, on my mat, not your mat. And you can come on the long part of your mat as well. Bend your knees so that they're flat on the ground. You're gonna interlace at your elbows, or if you can't grab for your elbows, grab for your wrist. Take your head down into your lap. Release the head. This is a lower back stretch, as well as the shoulders and the neck. If you don't quite feel it there, you could shorten your stance by bringing your feet in, or you can widen your stance by walking your feet out a little bit. Take it to wherever you are, wherever your body is calling for today. All right, go ahead and come back up. Bring your hands behind you. You're gonna walk them back just a little bit. I'm gonna readjust myself. But you're gonna walk your hands kind of as far back as they'll go. Fingers are facing away from you. Press your heart up towards the ceiling. Allow the head to fall back here. You wanna feel the stretch on the inside of the shoulder here. And always remember, this was the other disclaimer, you don't have to look like me, you just have to feel the stretch. That's why Calvin's here, yes. Right? Okay. Walk your hands back in, bring your head up. All right, now we're gonna do a straddle stretch. So go ahead and extend your legs out to your sides. You're gonna bend your right leg so that the knee is facing up towards the ceiling. Now make sure your back hip crease, or your hip creases are on the ground. You're not coming up like this. You wanna keep your hips on the ground and walk your hands out in front of you. Now once you walk your hands out, make sure your foot is still pressing forward start over. Your foot is flat on the ground. Your left foot is flexed towards your face. Hold it here. I'm okay, guys. All right, go ahead and walk your hands over towards your left side. Stay here. Once again, don't let that right hip come up off of the ground. You want to keep it pressed down so that you feel a stretch coming up from that side. the right side of your waist, all the way up through your shoulder. Hold it here. Once again, you can take whatever variations that you need. You can take that left hand on the other side, maybe try and get a little closer, or you can stay lifted wherever you are today. All right, go ahead and walk your hands back in and switch sides. Right leg comes out, left leg comes in, flat on the ground. All right, from here, keep the sits bones on the ground. Walk your hands forward. Keep your gaze down. If it's in your practice, you can come down to those forearms. If not, you can stay up. Hold it there. Release the head. Don't keep it up like I am, like I'm watching you. I can't see you. All right, walk your hands over towards your right side this time. Hold it here. I'm not flexing my foot, but I do want you to flex yours. I forgot for a second. It'll just help to keep that extension in the back of your hamstring and give you another stretch in the calf, as well as the Achilles. You can use your strap like Calvin is doing to get a little closer to the leg. All right, walk your hands back in, shake it out, extend both legs. Now this time I want you to bend both legs once again. Now, you're just gonna come forward, keep your sits bones on the ground. I know, I set it up before, but I'll say it again. Now from here, you're gonna once you come to your fullest extent, straighten your legs out from here. And what it does is just give you a deeper stretch, and it also helps your placement in the pose. Hold it here. Come down as far as your body will allow for the day. Shake your head out a little bit. Said, All right, walk your hands back in. Walk your legs back together. All right, come over onto your knees and hands. All right, so from here, you're gonna come right into your downward facing dog. Send your hips high, tilt your tailbone, stay there, and just readjusting. Stay right in the pose, tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling, stretch the backs of the hamstrings. Your heels do not have to touch the ground. You just want to press them towards the ground as far as they'll go. Keep your fingers spread. Hold it here on every inhale. Lift the tailbone up a little bit further. On every exhale, push your chest closer towards your legs. Hold it here. All right, from here, walk your right foot forward. Step it in between both palms into your low lunge. Now, of course, hold the pose. If you can't come straight from a down dog and you're looking at the or looking at your computer like I'm crazy, step the right foot forward from your knees instead of from your downward facing dog. Now you can remain with the left knee on the ground or pick it up like so. And if you want to test your balance for today, come bring your arms up and overhead. Don't let that right knee pass the ankle. All right, bring the hands back down. Lower the knee down to the ground. You're gonna shift back, straighten the front leg for half split. Now this is one time where you can use blocks if you have them to hold your hands on. Otherwise, you can also use your strap to pull back on your toes. Hike that heel up a little bit if you want a little bit more extension in the back of your right leg. Hold it here. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come a little bit closer to the leg. All right, come back forward into your low lunge, step the right foot back. One more, last time on the left side, then we're going onto the back. Step your left foot forward. In between both palms, you got this. Keep that left foot left knee over your left ankle. Don't let it pass the ankle. Proper alignment in here always. And once again, if you had the knee on the ground, you can keep it on the ground. Otherwise, keep it up. Challenge yourself for these last couple seconds. If you did so on the right, bring your arms out and overhead for 3, 2, 1. Lower your hands back down to the ground. Lower your knee down. Extend your left leg. Walk your hands back. Flex your toes towards your face. And if you did so on one side, use that strap. Hike that heel forward. Make this pose your own. Make sure your hips are square to the front of your mat. And hold. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, sink a bit deeper into the pose. All right, walk your hands back forward. Step your left foot back to meet your right. All right, come over and sit on your bum. And now, I'm gonna challenge you guys real quick. We're gonna do a boat pose. So for boat pose, you have 3 options. You're gonna come into, so the beginner option is just to have your toes on the ground, hands out in front of you. Second option, feet are, or legs are at 90 degrees. At 90 degrees, keep your palms facing up. This is full boat pose, but if you wanna challenge yourself, go ahead and try and straighten those legs and arms. 10 seconds starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back and lower down. All right, go ahead and come onto your back. So happy you decided to do this with me today. I'm gonna keep making him because I like interaction. So I'm not gonna make him do anything. All right, so you're going to wrap your strap around your foot, your right foot. Extend that left. Am I doing this wrong? I should know how to do it. All right, so 2 different ways to do this. Clearly the way I'm doing it and the way Calvin is doing it. Otherwise, if you just have a towel or a belt, just kind of wrap it around the arch of your foot. So from here, you're going to pull your leg toward your face. Keep that left leg extended out. Keep the hip on the ground. If it starts to come up like this, then stop in that position. Keep the back of your right leg straight as well. Now from here, you can always stay longer if you are liking the stretch. Otherwise, if you want to go forward, I want you to take your foot a little bit across you're not swinging it all the way yet. You just want to kind of cross your leg over to your left shoulder. So if your right leg is up, again, you're crossing over towards your left side, but your hip remains on the ground. Both hips are on the ground. Hold it here. Keep flexing the toes towards the face. You should feel it right along is it your IT band? Sorry guys, I'm forgetting. Yeah, there we go. Forgetting muscles in here. Hold it. All right, once again, you can stay here a little bit longer, pause the video. Otherwise, we're gonna go all the way, make this into a twist, a variation of supine twist in yoga. You're gonna take your foot all the way to the other side. Now you can hold it or you can let the foot drop all the way to the ground, just depending on your flexibility. Do not push yourself. But I don't have to worry about that, right? I'm just kidding, guys. We're all hard workers in here. Go ahead and bring your right leg back up. Now you're gonna open your leg out to the side so that your inner thigh faces up towards the ceiling. And remember, you control how close your foot is to your face or how close it is. So that's why using a strap can be helpful sometimes, because you get to have better control over your body. All right, hold it here. Smile, it makes it easier. Okay. All right, bring your right leg back up and lower it down. Let's do that on the other side. We'll finish up after this. Go ahead and switch sides, and you'll always notice that one leg is more flexible than the other. I don't know why that is, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. So feel for that. If one side is more flexible, just work on that side a little bit more. Stay in the stretch a bit longer. And most importantly, breathe and smile. Keep those toes facing the flexing towards the face. Keep your hips on the ground. Hold it here. On every exhale, it's important to go a little bit deeper. On your inhales, you're creating room within the muscle. On your exhales, that's when you want to maybe pull a little bit deeper, even if it's a ½ inch. If it's a millimeter, it's totally fine. All right, start to draw the right leg, right foot over the right shoulder now. Feeling that stretch back in the IT band. Left. Yes, left foot comes over the right shoulder. Mm-hmm. Yes. See, told you I needed you here. All right. And like I said, you should try and do this with a companion. So maybe have your friends do it with you, or your spouse, whoever's around, your siblings. It's always fun to be interactive, and it helps you not to give up. Go ahead and cross the leg all the way over the body. Bring the left foot to your right side. Turn this into a supine twist variation. And in this pose, since we're using the strap, I didn't say this, but if you would like to look over towards the left side of your body, which is just away from your leg. So you're looking away from your leg just to deepen the stretch in the waist. Yes. All right, hold it here for a few more seconds. Take about 1 or 2 more deep breaths here. All right, slowly bring that left leg up. Take it out to your left side this time, inner thigh facing up towards the ceiling. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1 more deep breath, inhale, exhale, come to your fullest extent, and bring that left leg back up overhead, release. Go ahead and untangle your foot. And if you don't have anything at home, of course, it's okay if you like rewatch if you just didn't do it because you didn't have a strap, just do it without it. It's totally fine. Just grab the leg. All right. And just kind of replicate them. All right, let's go ahead and finish up here. Take a full body stretch. Come into a brief Shavasana. And when I say breathe, very breathe. Release all your weight into your mat. Arms by your sides. All right. You're welcome to stay here longer. Pause the video and just end it here. But we're going to go ahead and finish up by bringing our knees into our chest. Rock side to side and then up and down, or push yourself up to a seated position. Thank you for trying it out. That just helps to send a lot of blood and the oxygen to your to your brain. So let's go ahead and finish up. Bring your hands to your forehead for positive thought, hands to your lips for positive speech, hands to heart center for positive action. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for joining me, and have a great rest of your day. Saturday, right? Yes. All right. Bye.